Hi.
Waiting for Max.
Happy birthday, Max. Congratulations on turning 50, making it this far, and we hope you're 50 more, man. Go get them, baby. Happy birthday, pal.
Harold and Ty.
I had no clue.
We were waiting in the other restaurant. They were waiting for the table, and she came out and said, we're a little overbooked, so we'll teach you in the other room. So I was talking to A. Badler and Len Stoller was with them. So he says, you know my friend Lenny? I said, yeah, we have an Uncle Jerry in common. He says, right. So we started talking about Uncle Jerry.
How did he keep us?
I didn't do it.
I don't think I can do it. Would you like a drink? You got a little beer?
Surprise you? You know about it? Smoke beans?
I know, right? I did. So I was going to talk about that, but not just talk about that. There you go.
Take Max out to celebrate with his friends and family. Any occasion is reason enough to eat and drink till you're feeling stuffed. And he'll dance and party and have a great time, 'cause he's fun and loves to laugh. Now it's our turn to celebrate you. You're 49 and a half.
Uncle Max, you, my friend, are a very easy target. Right off the bat, you look like the love child of John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell. How did a person like you come out of the small Rose Rosga? And talk about energy. If you take the combined high-strung schpilkies of Matthew and Uncle Max, we can solve the energy crisis. And to get them going, all you have to do is tie a Babe Ruth autographed ball to the back of a car and let them have it. Uncle Max is, in reality, a little kid in an adult's body. I don't know who enjoys Matthew's toys more, him or Uncle Max. But honestly, though, it's tough for me to make fun of such a great person. Uncle Max, you're a fun-loving guy who's always smiling. You're always there for me while I was growing up, and I hope I can return the favor in the latter part of my life. I love you, and happy half birthday.
It might be a little rusty and stuff, but I think the Hadra Hadashah does mean Jews who like to drink. Very well immediately.
That was just the wasp.
And it was an interesting time when we all met, and none of us really knew each other that well. And I think you all know how religious Max is, and how much he loves his Jewish religion. It was funny when we first met him, he came up to us and said, "You need to call me Rabbi Max."
Now
Anyway, Max is a senior member of our group, which is fine by me because I'm the second senior, and so I'm perfectly happy for him to turn 50 before me. That's fine. But I am proud to admit that Max has never shown any of the signs of being a senior member in terms of maturity, in terms of always was the most fun and least responsible of all of us. It's been a real pleasure to know Max, and it's been a pleasure to know Abby and Matthew through this organization. We are all growing together as families, and that's great. And I just wanted to say to Max, I want to let you know that 50 is the new 50, so don't get over it. You're still going to be 50 no matter how you cut it, no matter what you do. And you'll always be older than me in this group, and I'm happy to say that. And you know, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to know you.
I'm so your kid.
I can't deny it.
Well, with all the time we have to share together, it's been great. Going to baseball games and just doing everything. You're the greatest.
Pretend like you really like it.
All right, that's good.
Good job, Max.
Good job, Max.
Hi, y'all. I'm Jerry Lane. I'm Max's brother-in-law. I met Selma at the end of 1980, and as we got to know each other, she told me she had a little brother named Max. He had been living in Luxembourg with the family since 1974, but he had just moved back to Atlanta to see if he could make his own way in the world. He had just turned 21. A year or so later, he decided to return to Luxembourg. I guess he missed the old candy store. At the time, he was driving an old Volvo and needed someplace to dump it while he was overseas. So he drove up to Baltimore to say goodbye to Selma and decided to leave the car with her. That's when I met him for the first time. He was tall and skinny and wore his hair in what seemed to be an afro.
I want one of those.
It was really great having that Volvo around, though, since the car Selma was driving was a real piece of junk. So she decided to sell that car and adopt Max's car as hers. In September 1983, when he and Esther decided to move to Baltimore, I was heartbroken when he wanted the car back. What an Indian giver I thought he was. But it was a blessing in disguise. I gave my 1977 Lincoln Town Car to Selma and bought myself a brand new sporty Mazda RX-7. But I was wrong about Max. He is not an Indian giver. In fact, he is very much a real giver. Always has time for anyone that needs help. Just ask him. He can do it all. He's a Mr. Handyman. He's been a great husband to Abby and a fantastic father to Matt. Yes. And now that he's not so skinny anymore, still tall, and not so much hair anymore, but still has a big smile, and not 21 anymore, but almost 50, I'd like to wish him a long and happy rest of his life. And tell him I'm so glad he's been part of my family over the past 20 years. Happy birthday.
I was always looking over my shoulder. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this email? Oh, what is this email? Oh my God, I'm telling you, it's, that we pulled it off. This is so phenomenal. And I just want to thank you all for coming and for being his friend and our friend and for sharing this happy day with us. And thank you so much, and we love you, and thanks for being a part of it.
I was totally shocked. It's all the picture of me. I was like, so everybody that means something to me. And this is what it's about, friends and family, and you are all part of my family. I want to say thank you.